Ace is okay. You can let me know if you smoke or not.
No, Ace don't smoke. We've asked him this before. I just didn't hear y'all when I was coming in. All right, testing, 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 testing,
Dexter?
testing.
Yeah, Darkly Dreaming Dex.
Not sure.
Lawrence, let me get a mic check.
Mic check 1 2. It is Santana's
Oh,
back
no.
to business. Let's go.
You still sound far away. Are you far away? No, you're not far away. That lets. It feels like I'm the only one that's picking you up for some reason. Shawnee. Move my mic away.
They got cheap drinks. Look at that.
Can I get a mic check?
Well, mic check.
Okay, yeah, yours is good.
Perfect.
What you do with your microphone? Y'all using the same microphone too.
Santana's back to business. Let's go.
Big Sparrow is a block.
I gotta put it right here on my vocal cords. There we go. You should be able to hear me more.
Let me make sure. Did I mute the wrong person? I can hear you, but it just sounds like you're far away.
Hold on.
Oh, your microphone volume? Yeah, go ahead. No, that's not how you do it. Do it in the regular menu, because doing it here, you're not going to see it.
Calm down, get like here.
Adjust microphone level.
Hello? Wait. It's not saying nothing.
You gotta press X for it to save, though. Wait, whoa, did you just make it 0? Oh. Wait, you took the mic out and put it back in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Alright, go out, let me see.
Hello? It's popping up, but...
It's okay.
Right here.
It's okay, I hear it. Oh, are you sharing? Yeah, your audio is sharing. Yeah, make sure. Okay, always allowed. Yeah, you are sharing.
Hello? Yeah, that should be popping up.
Yeah, I knew it, so that means we're picking you up, because you sound like far away.
I can't hear nothing he's saying. Am I supposed to hear something?
No, I'm listening to the podcast.
Oh.
You see that mic moving?
Mhm.
So it's picking up my
See, I hear her.
from this mic, but what I'm saying is picking up this sound from this pick, but it's not, I don't know.
Put this in your left ear, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's... Oh, you paused it? Oh, okay. Now I hear her perfectly out of her mouth. Mike.
Hello?
Hello, Ace of Spades is still here.
Yeah, I don't know why you sound so far away. We did 3 people before at one time, right?
Ace is low too.
I just think Ace is always low. Ace, say something real fast.
Hello.
I can hear Ace, but I can't hear y'all. But I guess that's how it's supposed to be.
No, you're not listening to the podcast. You won't hear Ace. Yeah, Ace is a little low.
Wait, Ace is loud,
It's just
because
me and
he's loud
Lawrence.
in my ear.
I say you just take her mic. She ain't even really trying to get in this.
You just say what?
He wants me to take your mic.
I can't hear you.
I know. I said we just take your mic, because you ain't really even trying to be in the podcast.
Oh, watch how loud.
Sit in between us anyway.
Watch how loud I'll be. I'm gonna be so loud. I'm gonna give y'all the headache. There you go.
Wait, you gonna be loud for what? No, don't plug it. Yeah.
Switch your headphones with mine. I don't want your corny headphones.
All he gotta do is have the mouthpiece near his mouth. That's all he gotta do. He don't need to put it in his ear.
Alright, fine.
Well, I mean, he gotta actually have one in his ear to hear Ace.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
you
just
gonna
use mine.
You can hear Ace through there?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. So you don't want mine to hear?
Here. Do you... Yeah, now I can hear you, I mean, Lawrence. I was about to call you Ace. I think maybe we have a 2-person in the room minimum. I don't know. I don't know how the audio works. Did you not hear what I just said? Here, why don't you put this in your ear? Was the audio ever good? Because I usually always have shitty audio. I can tell you the sound. Let me finish this
I'll
fight
repeat
first.
Corey's statement regarding Daniel Bryan being an all week. A product of Kane delivering
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
12 news stories.
Alright, let me just... I'll come back to it. I will come back to it. Damn, I'm so far in it though.
Join the chat
Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. In fact, my audio's still good. We still sounding good?
Huh?
We still sounding
I
good,
don't
or is the
even know.
game
We're
loud as
still
shit?
sounding good.
That's what I meant to check. No, I'm talking about the game sound. Let me just turn the master volume down on the game. Like audio options. Oh, they should have one for everything. 10 is fine. Alright, there we go. Let me just put my ear to double check. No. If we play, we're gonna be distracted. I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna have
no.
you free to play.
I'm gonna put up a team of my choosing. You put up a team of your choosing. We're not gonna be any of them. We're
Okay,
just gonna let them
alright, yeah.
fight.
Now that I can definitely get behind that.
Hope the next match lives up to the hype of the rest of the card.
You don't have anything in your ear to even possibly hear anything. You have that? That's where that went? I was looking for that. You have that in your ear? Good. Put it back. That's fine.
Yeah,
Just put
you
it in
handed
your ear.
it to him.
Go ahead.
You handed it to him.
Go ahead. Put it in your ear. That's why I'm telling you to put it in your ear. Either that or you give it back to me. Now, go to play, and then it's a 4-man team.
Okay. Tornado.
All at once?
Yeah.
Alright, 4-way tornado tag.
Elimination.
Set up your squad.
Then I could just back my controller out during the match, right?
Yeah, you could just sit right here.
Okay.
Oh, does it let you do that? I don't think it lets you do that. Hold on, let me.
Well, even still, it'll be a bunch of people fighting. We don't gotta be all into the match.
No, I can just set it up on my universe. I'll just skip a couple of these fights, and I'll make the next one do it. I just gotta skip past this episode.
No rest for the weary. On to the next. Singles match on tap next.
You would.
Would what? I don't know what you mean. Make a custom show? With custom fighters? Yeah, I would. I'm gonna skip to ECW. Oh no, we about to pass Extreme Rules. We'll do it on here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna edit the first match.
Get down.
What's the battle? Oh, that's just everybody. Yeah, ladder 4-way. See, when you do 4-way, it's okay. You gotta do a 6-man to be 2 teams. Triple threat tornado tag. Now that's 3 people. I'm trying to remember. Oh, tornado tags. That should be 2 sides. There it is. So go ahead, pick your squad.
Okay. Here, go ahead and start the show.
All right, going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy, Malloy, mateys! Welcome to Talking in Teacups. This is the serious topic show with not so serious people. I'm your host, D Cypher. Joined alongside me is our other host, Elbow himself,
Star of the show.
the self-proclaimed star of the show, Elbow, and also we have in the background who's gonna pop in every so often. No, I'm trying to remember what the intro is. My better half, Shiny215.
I thought you usually say worst.
Elbow, it's good to be here with you today.
Mm-hmm.
Shani, it's good to be here with you today. And if you didn't know, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Cypher's Pit Gaming with 1G. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher's Pit Gaming with 1G. And if you can't go there to support the channel, that's perfectly fine. You can watch for free on YouTube every Sunday at 7 on the dot. Old episodes too. And I try to edit them, which I never do. So you just get them live, and that's how it goes. Rolling right into our first thing is
No,
a big...
guys, because he's drawing, because I am Ace of Spades.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to introduce Ace. It's also Ace, Lawrence Elbow's fault too because he's the
this
host.
is your job. I'm the star.
See what happened
this is your
there?
job, good sir.
It's because he's trying to make me do this and pick my team, and I didn't even get
How
a chance.
can I be great and introduce the guests? Come on now.
I can't even get a chance to think about picking my my players yet. Let me finish picking. We also have special guest star today, Ace of Spades himself.
Yep.
See, now I'm just gonna pick the most basic people because you just got on my nerves, and we get basic suit Batman, Superman, and Bruce Lee. That's like the ultimate competition. They gonna trash you, son.
Now
We got
continue
Darth
on to the
Maul,
topics.
Minecraft Steve. Alright, starting off, we got a steaming pile of hot topics to go through. First thing in the news, an offended nurse kicks a dad out of the delivery room for a tasteless joke, for several tasteless jokes to the wife. So this guy posted on Reddit his experience. He called this lady an old hag because she kicked him out of the delivery room after they delivered their first-born child because he was making jokes. So the lady, the doctor was, stitching her up, said, okay, we gotta do a couple, and first things first, when she was pushing, the wife, who was laughing at all the jokes, was like, how's it look down there? And the husband was like, it looks like watching my favorite restaurant burn down. Funny. But the nurse was like, yo, that ain't funny, B. That disrespectful, son. You got to go. So then when the nurse was after the baby was born, the nurse was like, all right, I got to put some stitches on there. And then the husband was like, hey, could you put a few extra down there? Which is not that funny. I didn't get the joke. And then that's like, yo, you got to go. Bye. You out. Disqualified. Get out the arena. And so the husband was like on Reddit, like, yo, what should I do? And then everybody on Reddit was just flaming him like, yo, you called her old hag. Like, get your sexist ass out of here. Your jokes wasn't even funny. His first joke was funny. The second joke, not so funny. I got the most stereotypical team. He has such a diverse lineup. The doctor, the nurse. The doctor don't care. The doctor just got paid. Next up, we have the world's first 360-degree infinity pool. It's going to come in London in 2020. The problem is people are asking, where are the stairs? That's not the picture. Here's the picture of the world's first 360-degree infinity pool. So an infinity pool means it's glass. Yeah. Okay, cool.
They said, how do you get in?
Yeah, and this is what the pool looks like. So how do you think you get an ASAR that you can't see the picture of it? But yeah. Like an elevator, a water elevator. So some people, you saw it?
No, when
I edit it. So here's the artist's rendition of how to get in the pool. You got a catapult. Whoa! You can get the water elevator that she just talked about. That shoots you up.
That's hilarious.
Or you can do a helicopter landing into there, or you can go from an adjacent skyscraper and water slide into there. That's actually the best way. You'd be so scared.
Yeah, if it actually worked though, that'd be pretty sweet.
That would. Alright, let's go into some technology news. Rumor has it Apple is building a folding phone that actually can fold twice to rival the Samsung phone. The Samsung Fold. You picked everybody?
That shit gonna be like a piece of paper by the end.
Yeah, it only folds twice, so to fold into a beeper. No, you went to edit payback. Go to confirm. Yeah, and then let's accept it. And let's have that match start. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I didn't even remember the year on that. Maybe 2025 by the time that comes out. I don't even think I want a foldable phone, but it's actually kind of lit to see. Like
that means your screen could be pretty big. I think I'd like a foldable.
Yeah,
phone.
It'd be like probably this size, folded in half. Which will it also be a screen if you fold it that first time?
It'd be like a tablet. I feel like if you fold it all the way out, it'd be maybe the size of a tablet.
They crazy. I don't think that they working on the patent. Like the idea of it just to copyright it, I'm sure, or to secure the IP, but to do it practically, it's not going to be good.
The thing is, I would probably buy that. You know I'm an Android man, but I would probably buy that.
Well, what about the Galaxy Fold? It folds twice. You cool with it folds once. You cool with a once fold?
I heard that shit is trash though. It don't
That's
work,
because people been peeling off the little plastic thing that they thought was the screen protector, but it's actually protecting the screen.
So
part of the screen, but it's part of the screen. Like if you take it off, the screen just go black because it's actually a part of the screen. It's protecting the screen, but it's not screen protector. It's actually just like the film screen itself.
I get it once it's down to a science.
Yeah. Alright, let me just go. We won the slowest match. Put the entrances on. This is gonna be awesome. So just press X when you're at the bottom. Okay, we already there. Yeah, we're good. And you just press X too on that red controller, and we'll just watch. So on the left we have Team DC, I guess you could call it. We got Bruce Lee in there, and on the right you got Team Shitheads. So next news story, and we're gonna see whose team win. My team is the team on the left: Batman, Superman, and Bruce Lee versus Minecraft Steve, Darth Maul, and Goku. Good choice for Goku though.
To say you're doing basic.
It is basic. I couldn't think of who I really wanted. I would have picked the X-Men or the Avengers, but it was so quick.
No, that's
Shadow. Cat Williams claims that his employees stole $57 million from him, which is entirely reasonable because when you do shows like that, Tekashi 6ix9ine had the same problem with his peoples.
57 mil though?
I'm sure it wasn't all at one time. It was like the course of a year or two where they was like, oh yeah, we just got you booked for a $5 million show. Really, it was $6 million, and they took that $1 million. They did that a couple times. Like, yeah, this is booking fee. Cat Williams charged $7 million, and it's like, yo, Cat, I got you booked for $5 million, B. I mean, I need my cut though. I need my 1 million.
That's wild.
So just imagine how that works. They were definitely digging into his pockets. Speaking of other famous black men, Frank Lucas, the person who American Gangster was based on, he died. He was a drug kingpin. He died at age 88, so he just recently
Alleged
passed.
drug kingpin.
No, he was convicted.
Just because he was convicted doesn't mean it was true.
Well, if you're convicted, then yeah, it actually does.
No, it doesn't.
Legally, it does. I mean,
Legally, yes, but still, it's alleged.
Allegedly, legally, he passed away. So R.I.P. to Frank Lucas. Here's a funny story for you. In Illinois,
I thought that was the.
how poor taste should we go?
Bro?
Yeah, is this South Park? So this mom ordered a shirt from what's not Etsy? It was something. I forgot the name of it. And it's a shirt with Franklin the Frog on it. But when she got the shirt, take a look at what the shirt says on it. Can you see it real small?
Fuck the.
That's the surprise she got when she ordered the shirt. The shirt said "fuck the police" on the bottom of the shirt. So
Wait, aren't you gonna bleep this out?
I mean, in the
Hasn't
edited
YouTube
version.
been demonetizing everybody?
Oh yeah, but you know that just is what it is. This is like the Joe Rogan podcast. We don't give a shit what we say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
think Joe Rogan is demonetized.
Really? Yo, he's still getting views though. All right, so the Batman that's coming out, directed by Matt Reeves, the person who made Planet of the Apes. They officially cast, at least I feel like when I read this, I got out of that they officially cast Robert Pattinson. You know the guy from Twilight? So now,
Cedric Diggory.
no, not Cedric Diggory. Edward Cullen.
Cedric Diggory.
Oh, Harry Potter. Okay, got you. Because I'm like, wait, that name didn't sound right. Yeah, you see, he the UFC champion, right? Yeah, my guy's gonna win this. So, what do you think about that? I feel like we talked about that last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever, last episode.
It was 2 weeks ago. We did talk about it.
Okay, cool. So we already dug into that news story.
Yo, you pulling up old news stories?
By
man?
accident.
First of all, these news stories always take a grip.
Well, we actually burned it through this one. I only got 2 left, and the last 2 I can combine together. PS5 release date, holiday 2020. Xbox, it's called Project Scarlet. That's the temporary name for it. Release date 2020. There's no pricing yet. Both systems, at least I remember from the Xbox story, is going to be 4 times stronger than the previous system. So the Xbox Scarlet or Project Scarlet is going to render 8K graphics. She said, "What about Batman?" Am I still on Batman? No. What? And you in the background. Nobody can hear you either. Yes. So it's going to render 8K graphics at 120 frames per second. Now, mind you, current technology is
I was about to say, the TVs aren't even 8K yet.
Exactly. But the TVs can render 4K at 60 frames per second. So we're talking about, and that's, you know, a PC is what I meant to say. We can barely get that on console. So we're talking about 4 times the power, and then for PS4, it's going to use a solid state drive. We don't know if it's a terabyte yet. It better be.
It gotta be. The games are huge
Yeah,
now.
which is going to load up games. I forgot how many times faster, but it did Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. So there's like a 12-second load time in between fast traveling on the Marvel Spider-Man game for PS4. They did it for PS5, and it took like 0.4 seconds.
Damn.
So it's going to be crazy fast. Moving right along into topic number 1. This topic was inspired by this YouTube channel I've been watching recently called Film Heralds. And
Oh, I love those guys.
wait, you know that channel?
No, I don't.
Oh, I was about to say, because you say guys and it's one dude. So I'm like, wait, hold up. But sometimes you do run into people who watch the same YouTube channels. So we kind of talked about this. If you're a real podcast fan, we've talked about this a little bit. It was like, what would you do during the purge? This topic is how to actually beat the purge. So I'm going to say a couple things, and we're just going to dissect them one at a time. First method is to travel abroad. So
What do you mean beat?
to beat the purge.
You mean survive?
To defeat it, to beat it.
What do you
Or I
mean,
guess
like
to
to
beat
end it?
Yeah, well, the last one is to end it. The first 4 are to survive the purge.
Okay.
So the first method is to travel abroad. You want to get in on this? Come here. Come here.
No, I can't hear.
Come here. You don't need to hear anything.
What did I do?
Slow me down. What, you click the button? Yeah, I know. But we're talking right here. It's just us talking. So okay, never mind. She's not in it then. So travel abroad the week before the purge starts. And actually, if you really rich, you can do that to go to another country, because it's only the United States that does the purge. That's the United
Well,
States
if you
thing.
in your house, you can defend it. If you're not in your house, somebody can blow it the fuck up.
Yeah, but would you rather somebody blow it up and you be in there trying to defend it, or blow it up and you not there and you rich and you flew abroad? First of all, traveling abroad ain't cheap. We're not talking about go to Florida. We talking about going to like Paris or Italy. Love his entrance, by the way.
Groupon.
Groupon. Yo, Groupon. You gotta come over here if you're going to check. Come here. Just come sit side by side with me. That's fine. You can still sit here so we can hear you. And I'm telling you, real fast, we're not gonna be able to hear you. It's gonna be super far away. Just come here. You gonna be next to me? What y'all want to sit next to me? I got cooties. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the next one, if you like medium rich, go out to sea. So you don't gotta go to another country. This time you can just go to an ocean. Turn your lights off because it starts at 7. And I'm assuming this is the fall, so the sun's gonna be down already. 7 to 7. It's a 12-hour
Why are you assuming
purge.
it's the fall? I think it's in the
Don't
summer
the movies come out? Don't the movies
because
come out during the fall though?
I think it's in the summer because at one point it's like the first purge or like purge Independence Day, and it was on July 4th.
Oh, okay. So the sun is still up. But either way, if nobody sees you go to your boat and you go to the middle of the ocean, not middle obviously, but enough to where you can't see the coastline, and you turn off all your
I don't
lights.
know if you can kill somebody in international waters.
A
I don't
helicopter?
think you can kill somebody in international waters. I think it only applies for the continental United States.
Yeah, but I'm also saying that that's also true as well. But if somebody does find you, my thing is I'm going to make sure nobody does find you because you're going to be in the ocean. Who's navigating the ocean during the purge? Everybody trying to kill people on the mainland. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think that, yeah, definitely the government. That's the reason the purge was made, to kill poor people. We found that out in the movie called The First Purge. And they just shot up this whole project.
I never saw it.
I didn't see it either.
Spoiler
But
alert.
No, yeah, spoiler alert for The First Purge. But not The First Purge, The First Purge. The movie called The First Purge, but not The First Purge.
Oh, I saw the first purge, but I didn't see the first purge.
Ace, did you see any of the purges, first or the first purge?
What? I'm confused.
So there's the first purge, and then
There's the purge, like the
Nope,
regular purge.
I haven't seen
and then
none of
there's a
them.
purge 1. That's what you're saying.
yeah,
Because
purge
you're
1,
calling
and
it
then the first purge. First purge takes place before purge 1.
From parts unknown, weighing in at
Got it?
200
No, the first purge is called the first purge. Sorry. The first purge is called the purge.
I just said that.
Which one are you talking about? The first purge?
Because you get me confused. I said.
So there's the first purge movie called
It's
The
called The
Purge,
Purge.
and then there was a prequel later on, which was the fourth purge movie called The First Purge.
Who's on first?
So how y'all didn't see the purge?
I saw The Purge. I didn't see The Purge Anarchy. Was that what the sequel was called? And I didn't see The Purge Independence Day or Election Year.
I think there's 4 of them.
Yeah, it's those 3 that I
Purge,
just named.
Purge 2, Purge Anarchy.
Wait, there's not 4 of them. There's one.
No,
There's
there's
4 of them.
No,
There's
it's Purge 2, Anarchy.
Yes, Purge. It's The Purge, The Purge
the
Anarchy.
election day, and then the
Election
first
year.
purge. Whatever.
Wait, there's a purge that's about to come out, or did it come out already?
It then came out. That's called The First Purge. There's a Purge TV show as well.
No, there's a purge movie that's about to come out.
No, all the Purges were movies besides the TV show. The Purge cinematic universe is a confusing universe.
What are you talking about?
There's a
I just
cinematic
said that
universe
there's
based
a
around
purge about to come out.
What's it called? The
I don't
First Purge?
remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That already came out.
When?
2 years ago or last year?
No, there's a purge that's
Last
supposed to
year.
came out this year. Okay, last year then.
Yeah, that was the First Purge. Came out last year. Alright, next one. If you can't really afford to go out to sea, you could hide in a forest. So if you hide in a forest, obviously don't bring.
It'd probably be roving bands of
in the forest,
racist
deep woods. We talking
rapists.
deep woods,
You're gonna
nighttime.
get sodomized.
They're gonna be in a dump.
In the woods. We're not talking about the city. First of all, you want to avoid major cities during the purge because
No. You want to be in the major city. You want to get like 8 or 9 of your boys. Y'all gonna hold down the whole block.
Oh my goodness, this is how you die. First of all,
Well, I
going down
wouldn't
the
do
block
that.
is showing that you a sign of aggression.
Wait.
We're trying to beat the purge, not die during the purge.
Did I tell you what I would do during the purge?
You said you would kill me during the purge. I wish.
I said I would kill you if you try to come to me acting crazy.
First of all, I said I'm gonna hide under the bed. You said now I'm gonna kill you because you trying to hide. You're not purging. You like those sickos from the first movie. You're not purging. You
You're not
disgust
purge,
me.
though. What the fuck? Wait, the first movie or purge? The first purge?
The first movie.
Damn, they came right out and fucked my dudes up.
Well, Goku hit Batman, so it's kind of tough right now.
Oh, Darth Maul getting.
I mean, it's Bruce Lee. It's like
Anyway,
the master
what I would
martial
do
artist.
during the purge, I would get on my roof, and you know how I live in those row homes. I would walk all the way down to the corner where you know that Chinese store is. I would set up with a lawn chair and a sniper rifle and a 6-pack of beer.
Or you could do that in the woods, not the lawn chair part, but just the sniper rifle. Actually, it would be useless in the dark deepness of the woods.
And
On
the
a boat,
woods,
on a
yeah.
boat, it would be helpful if you could get access to a boat.
I don't want a boat. I want to snipe innocent guys
Helicopter.
waiting for the
Innocent guys,
if I see people
right?
on a bus, they can drive out of the bus and shoot.
You think a Scepter's gonna be operating during the purge? No.
Hell no, Scepter.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like a school bus. Like, don't you know how
Why would they be
Warriors?
operating?
Don't you know the Warriors? They had that souped up school bus.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get the driver. That's what you like. Everybody in the bus can be like, "Oh my god!"
First of all, if they all souped up, they know it's wartime. They're like, oh, get them. Where they came
I mean,
from?
they ready, but as soon as they drive or get their brains blown out, they're gonna be like, "Oh
It's gonna be
no!"
that one rookie that's getting that pep talk, like, yo, when we see him, we gonna shoot him, dog, and it's gonna be, oh! Like, oh no, I wasn't ready. All right, the last way, or no, not the last way. We're almost at the last way. If you're poor, you can't afford to do anything, especially the stupid stuff that Elbow's talking
If you're
over
poor,
here.
you can afford to do something.
Yo, what is
You could
punk
go in a
ass Steve
high-rise
doing?
building, a 52 high-rise building, and hide in one of the bathrooms.
Now, that's a good one, but
What?
people do walk into bathrooms, so you definitely gonna die unless you can lock
Shantae
the
is
door.
going to get sodomized and shot in
That's
the
not
face.
necessarily true because there's locks on the bathrooms, so you could either lock yourself in the bathroom.
Lock?
Actually,
But
then they gonna
some
know. Then they gonna know
bathrooms-
that you're in
He
there.
said
They
blow up the
definitely
whole
gonna
that's
know
not
that.
necessarily.
And you know, people in the purse somehow got chainsaws
Oh, you're
for
hiding
some
in this
reason.
big ass building. I'm just gonna
You
blow it
can
from
get
the
a
bottom.
chainsaw from Walmart.
My bathroom
Electric one or
has a
gas?
code. You have to use a code to get in the bathroom.
Okay. But now that they know, okay, yeah, no, if it's a code, okay. Yeah, but you'd have to know the code. So if you're poor, you don't live in the high rise to even know the code. See? Now, if you poor, the best place to hide during the purge is a dumpster. Because nobody's going inside of a dumpster during the
Here
purge.
they are.
Who's going inside of a dumpster during that normal
Nobody
time?
would want to set a dumpster on fire.
I mean, yeah, you got the risk of being set on fire, but hide under some trash. Alright, and then now for the real solution, this is coming from courtesy of Film Harold. You want to know how to beat the purge, how to end it?
Oh.
Lie on your taxes.
What?
Yes, I'm glad that you said what. Let me elaborate. So, during the purge, I should have started off by clarifying what the rules were. All crimes are considered legal besides killing a class 4 citizen or government official. And almost all weapons are considered legal. I don't know, rocket launchers maybe not. I say class 4 weapons and under. But either way, other than that, all crime is considered legal. And if this is taking place before tax season or whatever time, I don't know how filing taxes really work because I'm sure you can get an extension. So if you get your extension and you lie on your taxes, it's legal during that time. And you cost the government all this money and everybody does it, you just ended the purge. Because now the government, first of all, the government started the purge. I told you to kill poor people because it's costing too much money. If you start costing them too much money as an alive citizen, then
Yeah,
they're
but how are you
gonna
gonna
end
lie
this
on your taxes for just one day? What about the rest of the year?
purge. No, you actually file your taxes is what I'm saying. And
But
the
what if
government
it's
can't
after
come for you.
tax season?
You can file for an extension up until October. So you have that window right there.
Oh.
So if you lie on the purge and everybody start catching on and doing it and you start making 10,000 every time, I mean, that's not enough money, but enough money to where it's like, damn, this is costing us too much money and we can't convict you for like tax fraud because this was technically legal. They're gonna end the purge. Like, all right, no more of that, no more purge. We're done with this. So that's how you beat the purge.
Well, then why wouldn't they just make the purge in November?
Then you don't beat the purge.
Or just reduce the time that you can call for an extension until whenever the purge is.
I mean, people start catching on, but then again, they can't complain because the purge is so called to let out your frustrations or your demons. I can't remember what the word for it is. All right, moving on to our next segment, our rant segment, sipping tea. Elbow, start us off. What's your rant for this week?
My rant. I just watched When They See Us.
When they see us.
Oh boy.
Netflix?
Yeah, that shit made me mad. I'll tell you that, man.
Is that the joint about the people in the park, the Central Park thing?
Yeah, Central Park 5.
Central Park 5, yeah.
Made me mad. I don't know how the DA is not doing time right now after all the evidence came out.
I ain't see the movie, but I read the Wikipedia story about him, so I'm sure the documentary was just as informative, if not better.
It made me mad. The very last episode.
Run us through the story. This is information for the podcast.
So this is a group of kids playing in the park, and some lady was raped in the park on the same night. But it was too far for them to be involved. Like, you know, Central Park is huge. It was too far for them to be involved. So the police arrested them and questioned them about the rape for like hours, like almost 2 days, without giving them any food, without giving them any bathroom breaks. They beat some of them, and they got them to confess. And these kids are like 14, 15.
Yeah, they was all black, or some of them was Spanish.
One was Spanish. He was Puerto Rican. But what I'm saying is, but yeah, so they couldn't have done it. But this crazy DA lady, was like just convinced that they did it, and she was gonna go through. She wasn't gonna be stopped from convicting these kids. I don't know how she's not in jail, honestly. Maybe it's some kind of weird statute of limitations thing.
Lawrence is signaling to me that she was Caucasian. Was she of Caucasian persuasion?
Yeah,
okay, then that's why. And this was, wait, they was in jail for 30 years or 20 years? Because he was 14. I think they're 30 now, or they 50 now. How old are they?
So
I didn't know they was teenagers. I thought they was in their 20s. Oh, that's a long time ago.
The last one didn't get out until 2002.
Damn. So they was in jail for a good 30 years.
But
that's too much a year. They got $1 million after they got out, right?
No, they was in jail. The longest one was in jail for 14 years.
Oh, okay.
But
so
he was only 15 when he got arrested.
That's crazy. But they got $1 million a piece or something like that?
The one Corey, who was arrested for the longest time, he was getting stabbed all up, beat all up, raped because they thought he was a rapist. Yeah, he was in jail for 14 years. They gave him $7 million. Then they gave him $12 million because
that's a lot.
But it's not enough for 14 years of your life.
At one time, that's a lot. Over 14 years, 12
but
million.
What I'm telling you is, he is so messed up in the head. He was in solitary confinement,
so he can't even
for like
really enjoy that money. Got him.
Yeah, like he literally years. Like to.
He can't even. Wait. Yeah, he can't even. Y'all won. Team Goku won. We should have did elimination too. Team Goku won, so Lawrence's team beat. Good,
obviously,
good choice. Good choice. It's like horse racing over here. What happened? Bruce Lee was kicking ass. Yeah.
I think Goku submitted Bruce Lee for the win. That's a sweet move. No, she
was donkey of the day because of something.
She's a fictional crime writer. Like she writes like crime.
So she's
novels.
not a DA no more.
No.
Okay.
But like she was getting crushed on social media. Like they made her cancel all her social media accounts. She was on the board of some college. She had to resign from that.
Oh yeah, so they canceled her.
And I don't feel sorry for that hoe. She should be in jail somewhere.
Let's do a post-match interview. What made you pick Minecraft Steve?
Why not?
Good choice. Alright, my rant. So, a couple days ago, we got home, me and the wife, and she made some food. And you know I like food. She liked food. So she made three grilled. We all like food. She made 3 grilled cheese sandwiches. And she was trying to. You want me to set up another one?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit next match. Oh, this is perfect. I'm just gonna watch this. It's like an unfair tag team, but whatever, or a triple threat tag team. So anyway, she made whatever 3 sandwiches, but she was debating. I don't want to feed you this many sandwiches. You fat. So I'm like, all right, just feed me whatever you want to feed me. We'll go from there. So she gave me both sandwiches, 2 sandwiches. So before I could even bite into my first sandwich, she like, you know what? That second sandwich, I need that back from you, B. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, I'm going to need that joint right now because I'm fat.
Did she body shame you?
She body shamed me, yes. And I couldn't even finish the first sandwich before she's talking about, yo, I need that whole second sandwich from you right now. I'm like, yo, can I finish this first sandwich? Hey, this is my rant right now. I'll let you wear the helmet when it's your rant time. So I'm like, can I finish this first sandwich before and we can talk about it? So I had to discuss. I had to negotiate my sandwich eating time. She's like, you just had a chicken sandwich this morning. Oh, I was doing a double. That's why I did a double at T-Mobile. So I was already hungry.
Just did a double. My man can't get 2 sandwiches.
I know. I couldn't get 2 sandwiches. So she's like, you had a chicken sandwich this morning. She said you had breakfast too. You got too much starch in your body. She's gonna try to look out, but at the same time, she trying to body me out the second sandwich, and I'm like hungry. I'm like, yo, all right, that's cool. Let me just eat the sandwich real quick. The first sandwich, and we can talk about it. I might be full, I might not be full. Mind you, these sandwiches were made from thick behind bread, potato bread, 2 slices of cheese, and the cheese is already thick unnecessarily. She did it, not me. She made these sandwiches fat, just so you know. She made heart attack sandwiches. She put turkey bacon on them, 2 whole pieces. When I never do that, I put 1 piece and I cut it in half, McDonald's style or Wendy style, whatever. So she put 2 whole pieces of turkey bacon on it. So I'm not about to get this up. It's bacon. I'm not about to get this up. That's facts. Everybody who watched the podcast know we love bacon over here. Turkey bacon.
This is a bacon pot loving podcast.
So 2 whole pieces of bacon. So she ran through a whole pack of turkey bacon just to make these sandwiches that she trying to take from me. And then she put egg on it, fried egg on it, which is cool. I like it. And avocado. So these joints was lit. And I don't even know what else she put on it.
She tried to take away your bacon, bro?
She tried to take away my bacon, my
That's
cheese.
one of the 5 B's.
Yo, yeah. Everything.
So
I'm like, yo, just let me eat my sandwich. She's like, why you yelling at me? So that's my
Do you know
rant.
the 5 B's?
It's boobs, butts, beer, bacon, books.
I was, so it's breast, beer, butt,
Beer, butt, breast,
bandwidth,
beer, butt. Trap out
bacon.
that. I got trap out the bandwidth all the time. I haven't been trapping out. Well, no, I do. Every time you showbox, you trapping out the bandwidth.
Bandwidth and bacon.
Alright, that's my rant for this week. Before we let Shawnee go, before I let her put the helmet on, I want to hear Ace's rant. Ace, what's your rant for this week?
I don't rant.
Yo, Ace is always too chill for school. Go ahead, Shawnee, what's your rant?
To go off of your story, for one.
Wait, your rant involves my story?
No, my point don't. Sorry. You're lying. I gave you 2 sandwiches and I asked for a half of sandwich. A half a piece of your other sandwich. Because you was being greedy. You had a chicken sandwich like 3 o'clock that afternoon. Probably 4 o'clock that afternoon. A chicken sandwich with bacon on there. And potato bread.
VLT, crispy VLT. I made it myself. That joint was lit.
Then you had food in between. Then you had potatoes. You had potatoes for breakfast. And then I gave you 2 sandwiches. You couldn't break me off a piece of sandwich. And mind you, we had a whole argument about this piece of sandwich that I asked for. A whole 2-hour argument. Literally. I said, all I asked was for a piece of sandwich. He was so angry. Don't ask me nothing about sandwich. I can't even get to eat my sandwich. I'm like, what? All I asked for was a half of your sandwich. So
She threatened to take the cats from me, B. She threatened to take the cats from me for the bacon. She's like, I'm taking Oreo and Shadow. I'm leaving. You don't want to give me that bacon? I'm leaving. Don't interrupt my story. This is my rant.
Why didn't you make him 3 sandwiches if you want to have?
I made him 2 sandwiches and made me 1 sandwich. And I'm like, you know you pay taxes. You know you always get some of your boyfriend, girlfriend food. So I'm like, why is you acting like this?
I'm trying to avoid the girlfriend tax. I was fighting for mine. I tried to die on that hill.
He like,
Then she threatened me with the kid.
you know what? I don't want nothing. I'm going upstairs. Bye. I'm like, what?
Is this Green Lantern Idris Elba?
Yeah. Doesn't he look like him too? When I looked through the files, I was creeping.
But my rant is, this bum cooked today and left my stove dirty. So that's my rant. And my rant is also I asked him to clean a window and he did not clean the window.
Okay, first of all, her version of window, well, she's talking about the seal. So I'm thinking she wanted me to clean this rickety window that breaks if you touch it. So I'm like, oh, I'm not about to clean that. And then she's actually talking about the window seal around it. So I didn't know she was talking about that because that's more like a shelf. So
Wait,
that's
is
the
y'all
reason why I
still
ain't
talking
cleaned
about
that.
this rant?
Yeah. She talked about my rant. I had to respond to her rant. It's like a diss track. She hit me
What
with that
topic we
lemonade.
on?
Topic number 2. Who would the perfect villain be for Robert Pattinson's Batman? This is, mind you, a younger Batman, so it's like a prequel. So it's young, like year 1, year 2 Batman. Who's the best villain?
I'd like to see Riddler.
Riddler would be a great villain if we're going to show Batman's detective side. I don't want to see him punch people. It's Robert Pattinson. I don't know how jacked he's going to get. He's probably going to get jacked, but not Idris Elba jacked. Which is funny they made him Green Lantern. That's so funny. I don't want to see Joker. There's enough Jokers going on. I'm tired of Joker.
He's coming out with his own movie.
Two-Face.
Jared
But we already seen Two-Face. But I don't mind seeing Two-Face because he's crime. Something street level.
When's the last time we saw a good Penguin or a good Riddler?
Penguin,
like
I don't know what they're
DeVito
going
and
to
Jim
do.
Carrey?
I don't know if they're going to do a good Penguin because it's going to be fat and ugly looking. Because I'm used to Penguin from
Have you played
Gotham.
the Telltale game?
Yeah. First one or second one?
The first one.
Penguin was in there?
Yeah, remember he was his friend from when he was a kid.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, shit, the Australian bull.
Yeah, I love that Penguin.
Oh, that was a good Penguin, too. I was thinking about Gotham's Penguin, though. A younger version of Penguin.
I
That's
never
what I want.
saw Gotham.
None of them? seasons, I meant to say. Damn. But yeah, they got a young penguin on there. But
I always trying to
that
tell you, I'm
penguin
not a
from
huge
Telltale was a
superhero
good
guy.
penguin. I want to play episode 2. R.I.P. Telltale. Why you bring up Telltale? That's a sore spot for me right now.
They didn't even come out with the second Game of Thrones, man.
I know.
That Game of Thrones was so good.
And it
Like
wasn't
animated
Telltale's fault.
Batman
It
or
was
regular
the.
Batman?
Oh, it's gonna be a regular Batman.
Real Batman.
You remember
Robert
the
Pattinson.
you remember the movie Twilight? The main boy from that. I know you probably ain't seen him, but the main boy from that, he got hired to play Batman or cast to play Batman.
Okay. How about Man-Bat? Let that
No, that's gonna be too supernatural for me, especially for
When
his first
Adam was
one.
1 year old and we went to Halloween, he was a bat and I was Robin Man.
Why you say Robin Man? Why not just Robin?
No, I was Robin Man because I'm a man and I didn't want to be
Red Hood?
Nightwing. No, I was Robin Man.
He was describing who he was.
And Adam was literally just a bat.
Shani, who do you think should be Batman's first villain in his movie, his first origin? I don't know if it's an origin, but it's his movie. The police. Nah, I hate seeing them go against the police. Like with the X-Men, I hate them going up against the government. I like the X-Men movies where they've already established themselves and the crowd likes them. It's so sad when I see them throwing
You know
bottles
what I
at the
think they
X-Men.
should do? I think they should do a trilogy
With
where-
young Robert Pattinson? I mean,
with
whatever.
with Robert Pattinson. Do a trilogy. The first movie he gets Robin, right?
At the end, though.
At the end. And
It's
well,
gotta be
he's
so-
in it, but he takes him in at the end. And the second one, him and Robin are like fighting
Yeah,
crime.
I'm with that, I'm with that.
And then in the third movie, Robin becomes Red Hood, but he's a villain.
Wait, you
And-
can't
and-
just start. That's 4 movies, bro. First movie, at the end, Dick Grayson family gotta die. Then the second,
No. That's no. In the midst of the story, the Grayson family dies.
or the first one.
The first one, Robert Pattinson takes in Robin at the very end of the first movie.
How old we looking at this Robin to be? Because now I'm thinking about it. Robert Pattinson's pretty
15
young.
Robert Pattinson's almost 30.
Yeah. And how old you want his Robin to be? An actual
15
child?
or 16. But no, I'm saying in the first movie, so these movies are going to come out 2 years apart.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah,
if he's 15 or 16
Who
in
you
the
got your
first
money
movie,
on? Which team? The Bat family or?
nah, I want the other guy. I want Idris Elba.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, if he's 15 or 16 in the first movie, he'll be 18.
So a Tom Holland
He'll be
situation,
17,
yeah.
18 when he's actually Robin fighting crime, and then he'll be 20 when he's Red Hood. And then
I feel
Red
like
Hood
it's-
should be the main villain of the last movie.
I like where you're going, but I feel like you gotta put a movie in between that. Let him disappear for a little bit, let him ghost, and then let him come back. Don't bring him back right for the third movie. Where he could be the surprise villain. Like the main villain will be Joker, obviously, or some stupid person.
No Joker
but
in this
listen,
whole trilogy. No Joker in the whole
it ain't gotta be
trilogy.
Joker.
Unless it's Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh hell no! The age
could-
difference alone is just messing
If
me up.
Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker of the second movie, I would like that. I would watch that.
He looks like a weird Joker.
I like Joaquin Phoenix.
I mean, we was trying to watch her, but she wasn't into it. She's like, nah.
I watched her on cable when I was like real young,
Was
and
it
my
good?
mom walked in, and she's it wasn't the part where he was having phone sex with her, and she's like, "What the hell are you watching?" I'm like, "It's a regular movie."
Was it good?
It was okay.
It's okay. I just want to watch it because everybody talks about it.
I mean, he's a good actor. The fact that he could even
What
get
other
you
movies he got
engaged-
besides the Sisters Brothers? Because that joint was kind of slow and boring too. You seen that?
Huh?
The Sisters Brothers?
Nah.
That's him and what's the boy from
But wait, we're getting far and far off topic. You're doing this on purpose.
Villains?
Red
Trilogy.
Hood
Trilogy.
should be the main villain of the final
third
movie. But what
He
I'm
should be
saying
the
is-
surprise villain though, not like the
No,
main.
no,
Like I don't want him on the poster. I want him to just come out of nowhere and be like, "Oh,
I
Red
do
Hood's
want
in
him
it."
on the poster.
I like a good surprise villain, not like Talia al Ghul.
Because
That
at the
was
end of the
corny.
second movie, his view of the world has to be skewed to a point where he just goes off to the extreme, and then Batman's like,
You
so
just
they're
described-
he's fighting a secondary guy.
You described Baron Mordo, just so you know, from Doctor Strange, where at the end he was like, no more wizards, or whatever they call it. It's like, no more wizards, I'm done with y'all. He started killing people. So I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange 2, if Baron Mordo's the villain. He should be, if not the third one. But yeah,
I would like if that was the whole arc of this Batman trilogy, I would love it. If they did that right, it'd be fucking sweet.
I want them to also, I mean, that's asking for too much, to connect to the original Justice League, so I can see that outfit where the Joker killed Batman and Robin was wearing that outfit. It was like,
I
haha,
think they're
joke's on
trying
you.
to throw away.
I
that.
know, but damn, Ben Affleck wasn't that bad. I don't know what made him like tired of it. Probably people was just dogging him on. They're like, "Oh, you suck. Oh, you great. Oh, you suck." He's like, "I can't handle this."
Ace, what do you think about that? Would you watch that Red Hood? Would you watch that trilogy?
Making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything.
Okay.
Shawnee, would
that
you
was
watch that
sweet.
trilogy? Now, Shawnee's a DC girl, so she probably
I'm
don't know
not a
who Red
DC
Hood
girl.
is. I mean, sorry, a Marvel. I'm seeing DC in front of my face. That's why a Marvel girl, so she probably doesn't even know who we're talking about. You
I
know,
don't.
Red Hood is the guy that Batman's fighting right now in the ring. So spoiler alert for Red Hood. I don't even want to tell you his identity, just in case they make that movie. They made an animated movie with
Pretty
him.
sure they will suck at it, so I don't care who the villain is. The movie's just going to
I got hope for DC based off of Aquaman and Shazam.
Because say they got a secondary villain, and he's about to kill a bunch of people, and Red Hood, and like so it's those three: Red Hood, Batman, and this villain,
Killer
in a
Croc.
triangle, and
Killer Croc.
and Red Hood kills him and like some other like innocent people to stop it. He's like, that's gotta happen, and Batman's like, yo, the fuck.
Thoughts on Calendar Man for the first movie?
Who the hell's Calendar Man? Was he always on time?
He kills
His
people.
superpower is punctuality.
He kills
Fuck
people
outta
on
here.
certain events like Halloween, Thanksgiving. There's like themes to it too.
That's just trash,
Mad Hatter for the second or first one, not the third
like-
one.
I don't know.
I thought Matt Damon was gonna be
I've been
Hush.
saying villains
Oh,
that I haven't
Hush.
seen in Batman.
That's the comic book I was telling you I gotta get is Hush. Yeah, Hush would be a good one for the third movie. Instead of doing Red Hood, Hush. Unless they establish him in the first one
But
with a
what
cameo.
if Hush is the guy? He's gonna kill like all of Gotham.
Wait.
And Robin kills like 1,000 people and Hush to stop him.
Oh,
And
okay.
Batman's like, if that's how you going, like, then they gotta get real.
So Hush and Red Hood,
Yeah.
both basically the same. I like it. Hush is definitely more. I can't remember his backstory, but more like I don't even want to spoil it for people who need to check that out. Check
and
out Batman.
I
Hush.
like a Riddler for the first movie, and possibly
I like villains that we
Poison
haven't seen.
Ivy. When's the last time you
I
saw
don't want to
Poison
see
Ivy?
We
Poison
haven't
Ivy.
seen.
Mr. Freeze.
Villains we haven't seen. Oh, Mr. Freeze would be good
Yeah.
too. Villains we haven't seen. Man Bat, but I don't really want to see Man Bat. That doll guy.
Croc.
You know the guy that holds the.
Killer Croc would be sweet.
No, who's the guy? The Puppet Master, maybe his name is, or Toy Maker, the doll maker. But he holds a doll, and the doll got a Tommy gun from the cartoon. Remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, Puppet Master.
Is it Puppet Master?
Yeah, it is.
He's a weird person too. But I don't know if he can punch those people. So do we? I don't want Batman really punching anybody in this first one. I want him to be a detective.
Yeah, but when he gotta throw down, he can throw down.
Yeah, against some goons. Against some goons. I don't want him punching the villain. Like the new James Bond is gonna have a nerdy villain, so I'm not expecting to see James Bond throw hands with this nigga who's a
I don't want
hacker.
to see. I don't want to see Joker in this
Oh no, I'm good on the Joker.
No,
iteration
he's
of
got his
Batman
own.
at
He's
all.
gonna get his own movie, isn't he?
But it's gonna be weird. It looks like some cerebral stuff.
Yeah,
it looks
it
like
is.
a Joaquin Phoenix movie.
I think if it goes well though, and it gets a real good reception, I think they will use him.
Use him as
Your team's getting
Joker.
trashed, by the way.
It's because Red Hood has been getting beat to shit, and he ain't tagging Idris Elba in a long time.
Yeah. Topic number 3, lifestyle topic right here. What's something that men can get away with that women can't?
Wearing
I
no
got
shirt
one.
in public.
Wearing no shirt in public? That's a good one. You know the thing that we do where we put our hands in our pants and we just sit there? That one. Like it's socially
Sorry,
acceptable
did I-
for men to just chill like that, but if a girl's doing like that, you gonna walk in like, what, you playing with yourself? Or something stupid you gonna say. Oh, wearing the same shirt a couple days in a row? Girls definitely can't get away with doing that. We will clown that girl like, yo, you dirty.
Something a man can do that a woman
Shawnee,
can't.
what's something that men can do or get away with that women can't do and or get away with?
We can do everything. Like we're equal. We can wear no shirt.
In public?
It'd just be called bustier, you know.
Look at this.
Yeah, we can wear no shirt with a bra.
Yeah,
Why can't we?
Miami style. Damn, he didn't even get a chance to get Idris Elba in there. Sorry, bro.
I'm really not sure.
But funnier question, what can a woman do that a man can't?
Dress.
Gave everyone their money's worth.
Beat their spouse.
I was gonna say dress. Like wear a dress is what I'm saying. A skirt.
I don't know. It's the Irish. It's a kilt.
Yeah. What's the thing? Carry the a vibrator in their purse. Like it's okay for a girl to do it, but if a guy walks around with his fleshlight, you gonna be clowning that guy like, ew, you a pervert, you nasty, bro. But if a girl do it, it's like, oh, you just lonely. You just lonely.
That's pretty funny.
I'm trying to think of some other things. Something that a girl can get away with that a guy can't get away with. I mean, a guy can get away with. Here's something that a guy can get away with that a girl can't get away with. Per se, depends on who you are.
Get away from a police officer.
by flashing showing some leg.
A guy, they ain't
Can't
getting
fuck
out
your
of
way
it.
out of a ticket.
You can't. You made me forget what I was about to say.
Put hashtag Me Too on Twitter.
What, a guy can't do that? Terry Crews like to speak with you.
Yeah.
I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how.
Damn, I just had one too.
They really impressed me out.
I forgot it now.
What a way to kick
That was a
off
good one.
tonight. Don't go anywhere.
And
Yeah,
last,
let's set up another match because you've been trying to get out of this.
well, it's
You made
fine.
me pick up punk ass Red Hood.
Yo, just pick who you think gonna be out of Red X and Sinestro.
I don't even know who
Red X from
is.
Teen Titans, villain from Teen Titans. Sinestro is a villain from Green Lantern.
I don't even know who Red X
Who your money
is.
on, B?
I got my money on Red X because he
Slade.
looks more badass. Oh, Red X is Slade?
Red X is, yeah.
But they already got Deathstroke.
No, I think Red X was
Yeah,
a
but it's
different
like a-
person. Slade was Red X. I had to look this up after DB asked me, and I did mistakenly say he was Slade, but I googled it, and I didn't want to tell DB I was wrong. So
So
Robin,
who was it?
yeah, Robin was trying to figure out who Slade was, so he dressed up as Red X. And then somebody in the later seasons before the show got canceled, like right before it got canceled, was dressing up in his Red X outfit, fucking with him, and they never discovered who it was. So technically, Red X has no identity because the show was canceled, even though it came back from movies, but it didn't wrap up that loose end. So Red X has no identity, unfortunately.
Yo, that should be a Batman villain.
Nah, that'd be drawing. That should be a Teen Titans villain. They should make a oh, they already have Teen Titans show.
No.
Was it good? Did you
I
watch
thought they were
Titans?
coming out with a Teen Titans. Oh, was it a show?
Yeah, did you see the show? Titans.
No.
Oh,
Is it good?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. A lot of people say it's good, but I ain't watching myself to give it the seal of approval. They said it was too much cursing, which I'm okay with. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like Robin was like, "Fuck Batman." I was like, "Okay, that's how you. That's how we going in it." And then like the season finale is Robin fighting Batman or Nightwing. I don't know.
Because
What
when's
you
the
wanna
last
call
time we
him.
got a good Batman Robin?
Like fight or
No, just together.
maybe the new one in the comics, the Batman and his son Damian Wayne.
No, I'm talking about in the movies though.
Oh,
How many
in the movies. Oh, okay.
how many
That's so
iterations has there been since Batman and Robin? I mean, what
One.
was that, the early 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say bring that back.
It's been almost 30 years.
Damian Wayne.
So
Kids
who
are
will be
shitty.
Robin this time?
Damian Wayne, you might as well.
So
like-
actor wise.
Oh, actor wise.
Acting-wise. As soon as you
I
said
don't
Tom
know the.
Holland,
I don't know the.
can't even think
Yeah,
of
that's it. I don't know a
anybody
lot of young actors, but clearly I want somebody young. And I don't watch enough TV shows to know, like maybe somebody from the 100, anybody from a CW show. I mean, besides DC CW show, but yeah, somebody from the 100, I guess. Maybe they're not chiseled, like sizzle. What's that thing? Seasoned enough actor. Is a CW really an acting thing? Because it's kind of a drama. All you gotta do is really look
else.
good.
You don't want like a kid though. You want like somebody who's like
No, for Robin?
17, 16,
Oh, okay,
17.
yeah. But anyway, speaking of kids, great segue. I was trying to use that into our final topic. What is the most, and you can probably attest to this because you see children a lot because you got a child. What is the most evil thing you've seen a child do? And Shani, you can attest to this one too. And I got one I'm going to end the story with.
Personally?
Or you heard about.
I mean,
Actually, I
heard
got
about
two
a lot of
stories. I got
crazy
two
kids.
stories. Hurry up. I'm going to give you my first story. And I'm not going to put the person out there. One, I've seen a child
I am.
or heard a child kill a cat, strangle it to death. Cat name was Matlock too. Think of the irony on that
Jeffrey Dahmer?
one. No.
Okay.
Another child hit a teacher with a them little stupid chairs. You know them blue chairs that have the four legs? Took the chair, or was it a desk, Shawnee? I'm not gonna say that person's name.
Say the story.
Hit the teacher with a chair or a desk. Was it a chair or desk? It's a chair. Pregnant teacher, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, most evil thing a child has done. Now I didn't witness this, but I was told about it. He was suspended.
Suspend niggas, you gotta go to jail. You got a teacher with a chair, she's pregnant. What the hell?
Yeah, and then this child also a separate
I
time.
just watched the whole show about 5 people going to jail for years for nothing. And this man had a teacher, a pregnant teacher
He's
with a damn
9
chair.
or 8 at the time.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so he's not going to jail, B. I said a
Yeah,
kid,
that's kinda
a
crazy.
child.
I thought you meant okay. Yeah, that's kind of
So
crazy.
Julie.
Also, he maybe the same teacher or a different teacher. I know the teacher was pregnant. Jumped on the teacher's back and like choked her.
Damn.
Was it choked her? Am I telling? You can tell. Make sure I'm telling the story accurately. He jumped on her back, so he didn't choke her. Thank
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
Now you got what you got? Top that. What you got for me?
I was just gonna tell you about that time I was watching my little
Don't put their
cousin,
names out there in case it's too evil.
Nia.
Nia look evil though. She got a persistent evil face.
So she was playing trumpet or trombone. and I was supposed to watch her.
I got money on Red X too. I like Red X anyway.
I already said Red
I know,
X.
but Red X,
You gotta have
he got the belt.
Sinestro.
He got the belt though.
You gotta take Sinestro.
All right, I got Sinestro. But go ahead. What do you do with the trumpet?
So I was supposed to watch her all weekend, right?
Sound like you didn't do your job.
Like 9. She had to be like 9 or 10. Motherfucking. You know, this is about the time when I was like a freshman in college. So this is like 8 years ago.
So definitely sound like you wasn't watching her.
But what I'm saying is, she'd go to sleep at like 9:30.
Okay.
She was like 9 or 10 years old, and I was up watching anime all night. So I think I watched all of Gurren Lagann, which is like an 8-hour. It's like 24 episodes, so it's like an 8-hour endeavor. And I think I went to sleep at like 4:30, 5 o'clock after finishing the whole series. She comes down. So Kiki had a 3-story house. I was staying on the 2nd floor, and Nia's bedroom was on the 3rd floor on the other side of the house. Like, it's like 2 sides. The stairway separates the house. So she comes down into the room that I'm sleeping in, pulls out her trombone and starts practicing at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
she woke you up or you was up already watching the anime?
No. I was just falling asleep. Maybe I was asleep for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay, because he was watching this.
She's like, I gotta practice. I'm like, what? I'm like, go up in your room. She's like, I always practice in this room. I'm like, I'm sleeping here. So
ain't that evil. That's funny though.
It is evil because she did it on purpose.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
Nia. I forgot. Yeah.
So I'm like, so she kept doing it. I'm like, fine. So I went up in her room. 10 minutes later, she comes up and starts practicing in her room. I'm like, why are you in here? You say you practice down there. She said, you know what she said?
You told me to come up here?
You told me to go to my room! I'm like, come on, man. What is going on?
That's actually the best way to end this story. This episode I meant to say, oh, I didn't put any bars. So that's good though, but that's a good way to end this episode. Oh no, Ace has to watch Demons all the time. Ace, tell me some stories. Keep the names safe for the innocent, or whatever they say. Block out the names for the innocent.
No, they haven't done nothing really bad.
Okay. So that's a great way to end the episode. It's 8:01. I kept him here exactly the time I'm supposed to keep him here. He always thinks that the episode will last longer than it does. Mind you, the first 21 minutes was us testing the audio.
This is how he bamboozles you. He'd be testing the audio, quote unquote. Then
it's
he
not my
either got
fault.
a
We
bunch
couldn't
of
have
stories.
3
He'd be trying to
audios.
change the subject, talk about goddamn Joaquin Phoenix.
Who's a talented actor. Just so you know.
But yeah, no, this is a good episode. I thought there was supposed to be 8 people in this episode.
I was waiting for DB to show up, Silver to show up. I invited him. I bet you Silver shows up in the party after you leave. Like, hey guys, yo, bro, what happened? You supposed to be a recurring guest. Ace the only one. I put announcements out though.
True. Ace and his riveting commentary.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Same black channel, same black week. I'm out. Wait,
I'm gonna go back and count. Same black time, same black
channel, same
I'm
black
gonna
time.
go back
Is
and
it no?
count how
Say it
many
again.
words.
Same
Ace
black
said.
channel, same black time,
same black time,
same black channel. We
gotta
out.
count how many words Ace said in this podcast.
17.
Oh no, I'll take the under on that. Easy.
Meaning he said less than 17?
Yes.
No, he definitely said like 17. He said more than 10. A sentence alone is probably 10. I'm way